Yo, what's going on, man? Welcome to another edition of the NFL on ABSN. It's your boy Unpopular Opinion Sports with Big Pat Sports Talk, man. And we're going to get into week 15. Man, this season has flown by, bro. It has went by pretty fast. And guess what, man? Playoffs are around the corner. If you are if you're a fan of a team that's in the playoff hunt, we got you covered today, man. We're gonna get into all that. We're gonna talk about old man Phillip Rivers making his return.
Back to the Rivers.
We're gonna talk about that. We're going to talk about Brandon Ayuk, big time wide receiver, could be on the market if you're a team that needs a wideout. Hey, you might want to keep your eye on that situation in San Francisco. All that and much more, man. But how you doing, man, Pat, man? What's good with you, bro?
Man, I'm doing good. And you are right. This season has passed by in a blink. We are at week 15. What, man? There's only 3 more games left after this, man. This is crazy. This is already going to be playoff time. I am in the playoffs in my fantasy league.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
With a first round bye. Don't know how that happened. Scored the least points in the league. Well, no, the third least points of the league, but my defense was ranked number 1. So, hey, it's a good times, man. NFL on ABSN. We're going to talk about these games this week. Shedeur Sanders, Caleb Williams. That's a matchup people are going to want to see, man.
Definitely, man. But hit him with the intro, man. We're gonna set this thing off, man. We're going to take you up into our broadcast of the Commanders and New York Giants today at 1 o'clock, man. So stay tuned. Keep it locked. And we're going to come right back after the intro, man. Hit him with it, Pat.
TK, the Raisin Man.
All right, man, we're going to get into our first matchup here today, man, and that is going to be Bills and Patriots, man. Bills versus Patriots, man. I do want to talk about this matchup because, bro, the New England Patriots can clinch the playoffs today. The Patriots can clinch the playoffs today, and they can do so by beating the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen and probably lock up the division as well. So, bruh, what you think about how the Patriots have played? The Patriots right now are the number 2 seed behind the Broncos. Broncos number 1 seed right now. We're going to get into them a little bit later, but what's your thoughts on the Patriots, man?
Definitely the surprise team this year. You said in the beginning of the year.
Yes.
You thought they could make some noise. That's a fact. They can actually clinch the AFC East today if they beat the Bills. It will be 12-2, and the Bills can only be 12-5 if they win out, and they beat them twice. So they can actually clinch the division today. Well done to that organization, man. Maybe Mike Vrabel was the guy we said that he could have been here with the New York Giants when we were talking about coaches during that time. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Mike Vrabel, he got them boys right. Don't like how he got there, but he got them boys right. Drake May is playing very well. They got a stable of running backs, 2 good tight ends, nice receivers, top-ranked defense. Like, man, them boys playing, they could be dangerous because if you got to go to Foxborough,
I don't think you want to do that. I don't think you want to do that, man. Yo, but what about Buffalo though, bro? What? Yo, the Buffalo Bills are one of the teams that, like, if almost was a team, it would be the Buffalo Bills, bro. Like, they are. I've never seen a team that's just always there but never there. Like, they just never get it done, bro.
See, they almost. They ain't good money.
Almost, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They almost. But they ain't good money. If you can understand what I mean by that, good money is you know what time it is. Almost is like,
you iffy.
You iffy. Like, sometimes you good money and sometimes it's like, what?
Sus.
Yeah, man, that's what the Bills are. The reason why is so much put on Josh Allen.
Yeah.
If Josh Allen is not your hero,
right, Josh Allen,
that's when it's not good money.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? When he's playing like that, they good money. They can beat anybody when he's playing like that because I think he's one of the most transcendent players in the NFL, that Josh Allen cat. He's been built in the lab. Like, he's a cyborg. All them hits he be taking in there, they get right back up, go right back down the field. Throwing off one foot, going out of bounds. Like, he got to do all that for them boys to be good money. And that, I think that's just asking too much of a quarterback in the playoffs, especially in the AFC. AFC got defenses over there.
The AFC does. They do, bro. But you know what? Josh Allen don't really. It ain't. Look, bro. Pat Mahomes ain't. They ain't. I don't think they're gonna make it. They ain't gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? Baltimore, Lamar Jackson, they might not make it. Joe Burrow is out. You know what I'm saying? So, we know it's a team game, but at the same time, what's been a knock on Josh Allen? Him specifically is, it's the Chiefs is in the way, and you got to go through Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, and da. Bro, this is Drake May and the Patriots. Drake May just got here, bro. Now, if you can't beat them in your division, I don't want to hear about this Josh Allen and Buffalo anymore, bro. I don't want to hear about Buffalo being that type of team no more. If they can't get through this year, who do they got to go through? Bo Nix?
Bo Nix, a young Bo Nix, a young Drake May.
Drake May, they both just got here last year.
CJ Stroud, maybe.
CJ Stroud, he
Trevor
Lawrence. Come on, man.
Justin Herbert.
And old ass Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
You gonna let him beat you?
Yeah. This has got to be the year they do it. This has got to be the year they do it because shit. Once Drake May hit about season 4,
Cook City, bro. They're gonna be right back to the Patriots that used to be.
Yep. I can see that.
That's where they're trending. Yeah.
I can see that happening. I can see it. That's a storyline that they can roll with.
Because they keep people around. That's a team that keeps people around. Whatever Robert Kraft does,
Mm-hmm.
they loyal to him. So, unlike somebody in New York, but let's talk about something else real quick, bro. And give me a second. Let me pull this up. All right. So today you got the 49ers hosting the Tennessee Titans, a game they should win. The 49ers seems like they had a cupcake schedule because I don't know how in the hell they're 9-4, but they probably gonna get another dub today and be 10-4, probably more than likely be into the playoffs. But all things ain't well over there in San Fran, man, because this Brandon Ayuk situation is rather disturbing. They just signed him last year. I think it was let me see. It was a 3-year contract. So, but it was a 4-year, $120 million extension.
Okay, I thought he got $30 million a year.
And so, but I think they got some void on his contract. They voided 2026 guaranteed money. So they can get out of it and save some cap room, is what I'm gathering. But Brandon Ayuk has been hurt, injured, so they put him on the reserve left squad list, which people are saying almost certainly ends his 49ers career. Brandon Ayuk, you think he's still good money, or is he suspect right now, man? And would you take a shot on him? And what do you think the 49ers should do with him? Release him, trade him? Like, what do you think happens here?
Man, I know he's not going to be a 49er after this year.
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, and I think that contract was to like try to keep pieces of that team together since you lost Deebo Samuel.
Mm-hmm.
But they, by telling by the contract that they gave him, if they're able to avoid it after 1 year, that means they really weren't all in on Brandon Ayuk.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that was the issue. Maybe Brandon Ayuk wanted more security.
So that's the cap relief according to this the FS Niners. I don't know if this is a legit information here, but I'm sharing it anyway. This cap relief over the next 3 seasons, a $27 million in 26, 28, and 27 and 30 in 2028. So it looks like they're more than likely going to move on from him if they can get out of that contract like that, which is a damn good job by John Lynch with the contract, by the way.
President of football operations.
Yeah, just saying.
Because that could have been a horrible situation if they put that contract like a normal contract where you can't get out of it for 2 to 3 years and this dude don't want to play for you. Mm-hmm. So they gave him his money in 1 year, see how it worked out. The relationship was just too severed. And it was good money on both sides. He got 32 million for free this year. So it is what it is. Do I think Brandon Ayuk is still a good player? Yes, when he's healthy. Yeah, but do the 49ers know something? You see what I'm saying? Do the 49ers know something? Is he frail now? Is he not the same player? Like, before you sign him, I gotta see these things. If you're just gonna keep it,
but to be honest though, they said that about Deebo Samuel, and it looked like he working out in Washington. So yeah, I'm just gonna play devil's advocate on that one.
Or
maybe
the
it's just
49ers
them.
is just not good to their receivers anymore.
Maybe it's just them. They
Yeah.
always got high ranking receiver diva issues over there. You know, they did it with T.O. You had Jerry Rice, you know, wasn't like that, but you know, he ended up leaving them. T.O. situation. Of course, we talked about Deebo Samuel. But
hell,
yeah.
Jawan Jennings.
Jawan
Jennings talking about getting paid, and he gonna be gone. So it's like, do they pay receivers over there with the 49ers? Maybe that's just their way of doing things. You know, only guy you never heard about Jerry Rice making boatloads of money with him.
Nah.
To be honest with you, he was just consistent. So yeah, they normally don't pay receivers like that.
Yeah.
Did it with Brandon Lloyd? Yeah.
All right, man. Let's switch gears here, man. Well, I'll just go ahead and throw it out. Well, nah, we're gonna get to the G, man. A little later. Let's keep the program moving. I want to talk about the next big time game though, of the day, and in my opinion, we're gonna go here to Green Bay and Denver. The Denver Broncos can also clinch a playoff berth today with a win over the Packers, or a Chargers loss to the Chiefs, a Jaguars loss, Texas loss, Colts loss, or Cardinals loss. A couple other scenarios there, but pretty much beat Green Bay and you're in for Denver. And of course, Green Bay themselves in the NFC, trying to fight off the Lions and Bears for the
NFC North crown.
So this is a big game for both teams here, and this one's kind of hard to peg. Both of these teams are suspect, in my opinion, bro. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Right.
Yeah. Denver's at home. Green Bay with Jordan Love. I mean, you never know. But then again, Bo Nix he's had ups and downs this year as well.
Man, what?
So this one's gonna be tough. This one is going to be tough. Green Bay is a slight favorite at 1.5 coming into the game. What's your initial thoughts on this one, bro?
Man, which quarterback gonna keep the other team in the game?
Yeah,
because I think both these defenses are gonna show up. That Packers defense is no joke. When they on their game, they are no joke, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And that Denver defense is no joke either. And I think both these quarterbacks are going to be under pressure all game long. And it's going to be which quarterback is not going to make the easy read and take what the defense gives them, and tries to go deep down the field and probably get his head knocked off or throw a pick. Yeah, that's probably going to be a pretty good game to watch if you like defensive games.
Yeah, man, definitely. This one's kind of hard to figure out. I would go with the home team just because. But Denver, man, they got lucky in a lot of games this year.
Yeah,
man.
they have, bro.
And I'm not buying them.
I'm not. They went to the brink with the Raiders twice this year.
Yeah, I'm not buying what they selling. You know, should have got beat by the Giants. Should have got beat by the Raiders. Like you in competition with teams like that. I don't know, man. Somebody gonna knock your head off eventually. That's how I feel about them. But Green Bay's kind of in that similar situation, and
offense literally shuts down at times.
It's weird, you know, and a lot of times they don't decide to run the ball and they want to Jordan Love want to throw, do these back foot throws and
Fade away.
fade away. Yeah, that's him, Mr. Fadeaway. All right, man. Yeah, but Green Bay is the favorite. So I don't know if Vegas telling you something. Oh, they trying to fool you. All right, man. I want to get into another big game here. Rams and Lions. Rams 5.5 favorites at home. The Lions have been slipping as of late, but this is the Stafford golf game. Two quarterbacks that were traded for each other. Both of these teams do have Super Bowl aspirations. The Rams right now sitting in the number 1 spot in the NFC and basically beat the Lions, and they lock it up. They lock it up, man. So I don't know what happened to this Lions team, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Normally I would say the Lions got a good shot in this one, but I don't like the vibe over there in Detroit right now. And that's just on the field. I'm not saying they got turmoil, but they just don't look like a good football team right now. What's your thoughts? They kind of look like the Eagles. Them and the Eagles, there's just something wrong with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll talk about Philly too a little later, but
yeah, I'm gonna give you my honest assessment of the Detroit Lions. I think the Rams pull this one out, and the Lions will be a little bit more trouble. But the Lions, man, I think they're losing their way. I think they're becoming too Jamari Gibbs. You know what I'm saying? I think they're putting too much on that kid. I think they're trying to ride the wave of him instead of being the wide open team that they were. Like, when you think about the Lions, you think about Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jameson Williams, Khalif Raymond, Tesla, Laporta, Gibbs, Montgomery. Like, you're getting away, you're using Gibbs in Montgomery situations, and you're throwing it to Gibbs, and you're trying to get Gibbs the ball here, and Gibbs. No, you're turning into a regular team. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You turn into a regular team that has that one superstar and hope he can take them through there. Like the Giants and all these other teams, the Bills. You weren't built like that. You were built like a team. Like, you got to worry about everybody on this field. But now you just becoming Gibbs. Now they're just focusing in on Gibbs, and you're getting beat. So that's my honest opinion about the Lions. They need this game, but I think the Rams pull it out.
Yeah, I think I'm right there with you, man. I like the Rams. I actually like them in the 5.5. At the crib. I'd actually roll with that. Or you could do that over. I think it's gonna be a lot of points too. But
yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot of points in that game.
Rams player style, man. I like the coaching matchup, man. This should be a good one, but something about that Lions team, I don't trust them.
Yeah, and they're not in that dome. They playing outside. Well, the Rams is pretty much a dome too, so we'll see.
Yeah, we will see. Another big matchup we're gonna get into here is the Colts and Seahawks. But before I do that, man, we gotta talk about Phillip Rivers, man. Phillip Rivers coming out of retirement at 44 years old, and he is expected to start today for the Colts. Let's hear from old man Phillip Rivers.
Way to eliminate all the things that can go bad is to stay home. And the only way to find out can you still do it is to go try. And I really try to keep it that simple. And so, again, I don't have any concern from the neck up, and I don't have any concern of making a throw. But again, the game's not routes on air. But I'm excited. It feels good to have teammates that I played with. I've been in the huddle with JT. I've been in the huddle with Quentin. I've been in the huddle with Pitt and Mo and these guys. I've been in there with them. And so something about that feels like, crap, has it been 5 years? Like, dang, everything feels the same. And, again, I'm not naive to the challenge that's ahead at all. But I keep saying keep it that simple. I'm trying to keep it that simple, and I know that the NFL is a big deal in this, and it can be whatever it can be. But to me, it's like, hey, you get to play football potentially for 4 more weeks and maybe then some. And as long as I can live with the results, both good or bad, and go back home and move on, then I was willing to go for it. And I was able to get to that place mentally.
All right, man. So you heard there from Mr. Philip Rivers, man.
Man.
At 44 years old, Philip Rivers will start today for the Colts. Seahawks, though, man, at the crib, 10-3, man. The Seahawks are in that playoff contention right now. The 5th seed, trying to catch the Rams to catch the division, but right now they still got a good chance to lock up a playoff berth. Not this week, but this game will go a long way if they can beat this Colts team. The Colts, of course, lost Daniel Jones for the season. Unfortunate there for Daniel Jones, who was having an excellent season, a renaissance season, but he's out. So they go and pick up old man Rivers off the couch. Old man Rivers coming in off the couch, straight out the crib, into the huddle, and hasn't took a snap since 2020. So and the Seahawks defense ain't no running apart to play against, especially up there in Seattle with 12th man. Bro, what's Phillip Rivers doing, man? What's going on here, bro? Come on, man. Come on, man. Look at Stephen A's face. He even like, what's happening here, bro? I don't know, man. What's going on, bro? Are they just that? They just that? I guess they just that desperate. I mean, because okay, AR-15 he out, Daniel Jones out. They ain't got them two. Riley Leonard, you don't trust him. He's a rookie.
He's hurt too.
Yeah, it ain't hurt. So, what's happening, bro?
You're seeing a team in desperation. Because they just spent those first round picks to get Sauce Gardner, and he got hurt.
Yeah. Shout out to the chat too. I see you, Matt. I see this is important. Yeah, go ahead.
This is the craziest thing you'll ever see for a team in one season. To be on the highest of the high to the lowest of the low.
Yo, they literally went from a gourmet restaurant to a soup kitchen, bro.
And I will say this.
I
feel bad for them Colts fans because they go through this every season. The Colts be like, yeah, man, we're going to do something. And then all of a sudden, everything just goes wrong. And it's been happening like that since Phillip Rivers has been there the first time. They did it with Carson Wentz. They were on a high.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like they do this, bro.
They had Andrew Luck. He got hurt.
Yeah,
put out.
They're like
Peyton Manning broke his neck. Yeah,
they're like the most Jekyll and Hyde organization I've ever seen. Bro.
You could say if you're a quarterback of the Colts, bro, you are going to get hurt. And eventually retire. That's what happens. Peyton Manning did it. Andrew Luck did it. Phillip Rivers was there. Carson
Wentz, Matt Ryan.
Yeah, he came over there. You know what I'm saying? They either get their quarterbacks hurt, that's young, and then they go get the old guy every time. They get a young quarterback, he doing good, he get hurt, they go get an old guy. That's they MO right there. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, Mets old Seinfeld reference. I remember that. No soup for you. But yeah. Phillip Rivers out there, man. But what shot do the Colts have today in Seattle, man? What's your thoughts on the game?
Man, they better hope he can take a hit, man. They better hope Phillip Rivers can take a hit. This is ridiculous, bro. We'll see, man, because the Colts the type of team, Phillip Rivers go out there and put up some numbers. Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm just going to sit back and watch. But Seattle should whoop their ass. Unless Jonathan Taylor run for like 230 yards and 4 touchdowns or something like that, they should whoop the Colts' ass. But that's going to be a game to watch, man. That's an interesting game, man.
That is an interesting game.
And it's interesting on the league that they had to bring Phillip Rivers back. Oh, my God.
Whew.
That's your quarterback situation in the league? Sports knowledge. Ask questions.
Yeah, man. Yeah, ask questions, man. Coming out soon, man. Be on the lookout for that. New podcast, new channel will be dropping pretty soon here, man. With some real sports knowledge, some real conversations to be had. But today, we're just going to talk a little football, give you some surface level stuff.
Yep.
And that being said, though, yeah, I think the Colts going to get their ass whooped.
Facts, bro.
I think the Colts gonna get their ass whooped today. And sorry for you, sorry for your Colts. You know, the Colts are on the outside of the playoff hunt right now, thanks to the Jaguars leading the division and the Houston Texans' recent surge back into the hunt have taken the Colts spot. Colts now just a 28% shot of making the playoffs. Season up in smoke. Such a shame.
Man, bro.
Speaking of sad situations, the Cleveland Browns coming into town to face the Chicago Bears, man. And this one, bro, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about this one. You got Shedeur Sanders. You got Caleb Williams. And it's a battle of the young quarterbacks. Myles Garrett and the Browns trying to play spoiler here to the Chicago Bears. Chicago, man, in a fight with the Green Bay Packers for that division. You know, Detroit a game back. We talked about them already, man. But, you know, we talk a lot about Caleb Williams here. Chicago 7.5 favorite. Caleb, Shedeur Sanders. A lot has been said about Shedeur Sanders. We've said a lot about Shedeur Sanders on this show. Too high profile young quarterbacks, man, in two vastly different situations. This one's interesting because on one hand, you do have Caleb Williams. The Bears do have success, but in their success, there's still a lot of questions about Caleb Williams. And on the other hand, you got the Cleveland situation. Shedeur Sanders finally getting his shot, has looked pretty well, but a struggling Browns team overall and a coach that's on the hot seat. How you see this one, bro?
See a lot of defense in this game. and it's just going to determine if Sweet Williams, what they call him over there in Chicago, can overcome that Browns defense and not make mistakes and keep them in the game. If he doesn't make any mistakes today, they should win easily. Because I know that Bears defense is going to put it on that Cleveland offense. You might have Harold Fannin make a couple of plays and Shador make a play here or there, but man, this should be 10-4 Chicago after this game easily.
Yeah, kind of feeling like that too, man. But 7.5, man. I like the Browns on that spread, bro.
You like them less than 7.5?
On that spread, I do, because Chicago lets teams stick around.
That's true.
They play down to their competition. They also play up to their competition, but they play down to their competition as well. And I think they could easily let a team like Cleveland stick around if Cleveland gets the running game going with Samson.
Yep, Samson.
So I definitely do like Chicago with the Browns with the 7.5 here if you're going with the point spread. Now I've been up and down this year with these picks, but we're gonna go ahead and throw this one in the pick six. The ABSN presents Pick Six, this week's top picks in the NFL. So Cleveland, don't disappoint me, man. Hang in there. At least cover that 7.5, man. But I still think y'all gonna lose the game, yo. You know what I'm saying? Still think Chicago will win the game, man. But I'm going with the spread here in this one. That's on our pick six list. All right. The other interesting game here, and I guess we'll go ahead and get into our NFC East portion of the show and talk about these Dallas Cowboys tonight against the Minnesota Vikings. Dallas Cowboys tonight against the Minnesota Vikings. Dallas coming in at 8.5 favorites. Vikings with JJ McCarthy have not looked well this year. 5-8. Cowboys have been on a surge, got their defense back together. Pretty good home team. Like Dallas here in this one, bro.
Me too.
But what's your thoughts?
I like Dallas in this game, and it could be a blowout.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm putting that 5.5, and I'm laying that for Dallas.
But I think Jay Jettis has a good game. That's about it with the Vikings, man. I don't like that quarterback. I told people about JJ McCarthy in that draft. Everybody,
yeah, you have been consistent about that.
I told you he's a play action quarterback. He's not a guy that can throw it over the field. With those receivers and Justin Jefferson and Addison and Hawkinson and Aaron Jones coming out the backfield, you got Naylor, you got that one tight end Smith or whatever his name is, bro, all those weapons over there and nobody getting stats.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
You know what time it is, man. Them dudes, I told you, man, they did it with Nick Mullins. He threw for 500 yards with them dudes. Nick Mullins. This is a quarterback where you just tell him, hand the ball off, sir. Please.
Yeah.
Ball off.
Hand the ball off to Aaron Jones because he is starting for me today. Please do. And we're going to get into the fantasy. I'm going to actually set my fantasy lineup on screen today. So we'll talk about that here a little bit later. But I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, man. Cowboys, 5.5. JJ McCarthy, some shit. And bro, they're going to have to figure that out over there, man. Because I hate to see Kevin O'Connell lose his job because of that, because that's a good coach, man. And you want somebody to work with your quarterback. It's gonna be him, you know what I'm saying? And him, Shanahan, McVay. That's the trio for me. You know what I mean? But Yeah, Cowboys should kick ass here. I'm laying the 5.5. Let's throw this one in the pick six, bro. The ABSN presents Pick Six, this week's top picks in the NFL. So, yeah. All right. In other NFC East action, we are gonna go here to Philadelphia, and the Smeagles versus the Raiders. Philly 12.5. Man, that's a big spread for a team that looks sus this year.
But the
man.
Raiders gonna get you right.
But the Raiders are tanking. Yep, they're pulling the New York Giants. They're tanking, and but I don't know about the 12.5. I don't know about that. But then again, man, they got Kenny Pickett starting today, bro.
Man, I'm telling you, Kenny out throw Pickett's. Man, I might take that 12.5, bro.
If Philly can't get, no, I'm not taking the 12.5. But if Philly can't get right this, because I don't trust Philly. If Philly can't get right this game, bro, don't talk about winning no Super Bowl. Don't talk about getting hot at the right time and going on a run and all this. I don't want to hear none of that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
They struggle on this game,
I don't want to hear that. So yeah, man. And we could look at the playoff picture here. As you can see, the Eagles here at number 3. Still got the NFC East lead, man, but Dallas is nipping at your heels, 1 game back, and if you slip up, bam.
Yeah, they're right there.
You know what I'm saying? Bam. And then you gonna be in a wild card.
Well, they're in the wild card regardless, because they ain't getting the number 1 seed.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're gonna be on the road in a wild card game.
Oh, you talking about on the road?
Saying?
Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna be on the road in a wild card game, and I don't know if they want that.
No, they don't want that. They
You
need
know what
to
I'm
be
saying?
in Philly, bro.
They need to be in Philly. 4-2 at home. And I mean, you got a Raiders team, man, that's got 2 wins on the season.
Facts, bro. You lose to them, it's a problem in Philly, bro.
I'm definitely going with Philly. I don't like that point spread though. It's a funny looking spread. So you can fool with it if you want to. You may want to take the over though, 37.5, because I don't like Philly's defense.
Yeah, I think they're gonna let the Raiders put up like 20 points.
You know what I'm saying? It could be like a 24-20 game. I would take the over if I bet on this game right here, 37.5.
Definitely taking the over on that.
So, all right. Let's get to the 2 NFC least teams of the day playing each other. Somehow the Giants are favorites, but I guess because the Commanders don't have Jaden Daniels out again.
Crazy,
gosh almighty. Jackson Dart starting today against Marcus Mariota. Oh boy. All things considered, the Giants should win. I guess. I never feel good about the Giants winning any game. But when you play in Washington, it's definitely it definitely swings the momentum in the Giants' favor, because they're usually always pretty good against Washington. When they do lose, it's not by much. And 2.5 today, I'm not taking no point spread with the New York Giants. I don't care if it's a 0.5 point. But I do like them to win the game. They could win on the last second. Well, damn, they ain't got no kicker. So I guess they're going to have to win by more than 2.5. So, yeah, I guess if you like the Giants, later points, 2.5. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I like the Giants in this game.
Man, this is an ass, bro.
Yeah, bro. I think the Giants finna whoop them today.
And
But it's gonna be a couple of storylines with both these teams this off season.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna see how much control over Jaden Daniels his mom has. Because I know she cannot like the way things are going down with the Commanders this season, and if she's in much control as she appears to be, she's had to do some studying on the quarterbacks that are in Washington. And you put that boy back in there, and he hurts the same elbow again.
Knowing good and well, y'all ain't going no goddamn way this season.
Yeah, so why would you put him back in there? And now
he got nothing to prove by watching him. You know what he can do.
Yeah. So what are you doing? And then the way he injured his elbow the second time, he got pushed down on it, like by a defensive lineman after an interception. Pushed him down on it. And he curled up like a baby when he hit that ground. So it's not his throwing arm, but that effect, he still has to use that other arm to angle the ball and everything. So, and then running the ball, if he gets hit on that elbow, he's going to be a fumble problem.
Yep.
This is what the Commanders do to their quarterbacks, bro, and it's crazy. That's a sports knowledge. That's a question you should ask. Why all these quarterbacks go through the same thing from the 70s to now?
Now,
a
couple other things here. The Commanders and their offensive coordinator, Cliff Kingsbury, is one of the names coming up for the New York Giants head coaching job. So we're going to see firsthand what Cliff Kingsbury's offense looks like. Now, I want you, my brother, to go into a Big Pat's game plan right here and tell me what we expect to see from Cliff Kingsbury's offense today out there with Marcus Mariota. Now, you don't got your guy, I get it. But again, you should still be able to run your offense. You brought in Mariota and by all accounts, he's a decent backup in the NFL. What do you expect to see, man, as we get into Big Pat's game plan, man? Go ahead, hit it, bro.
Big Pat's game plan. This week's key matchups.
Yeah, Cliff Kingsbury, we're gonna see what his offense is about against one of the worst defenses in the league, so he should be able to take advantage of that. So what I'm saying is, let's see if he's smart enough to know the team's weakness and run the ball against the New York Giants to the outside and off tackle. Kayvon Thibodeau is out again today, and I'm gonna speak on Kayvon Thibodeau. He's our best edge holder when it comes to the run game, and I think him being out really hurt this run game, but that's another day. But let's see if you want to run the ball, get the ball out quick to Deebo Samuel, let them test their gangster, see if they want to tackle, which they don't. You see what I'm saying? You know, use Jalen Lane, do some slot phase with Jalen Lane, let him go against whoever they put in the slot out there today, because they've been benching Drew Phillips back and forth. So whoever they got out there in the slot, test his gangster. And you gonna get some big plays. Get Zach Ertz in the middle of the field or Sinat, whoever, and we're gonna see. It should be an easy game plan to beat this defense because we allow you to do it.
Yeah, I think so. I think the Commanders are gonna have success on offense today, but my question is, can they stop Jackson Dart and this might sound funny, but Wan'Dale Robinson?
Yeah. No, I don't think they can.
Because they've been on a heater, bro.
Yeah, this should be like a 34-31 type game, to be honest with you.
Yeah. So let's take a look. The over's 46.5. Yeah, I might go with the over.
Yeah.
I might
Seriously.
go with the over here. Can't neither one of these teams stop anybody. So let's take the over and let's throw that in the pick six. The ABSN presents Pick Six, this week's top picks in the NFL. All right, man. So
one nugget.
Mm-hmm.
Kayvon Thibodeau has been out the past 5 to 6 weeks
Yeah,
with no disclosed injury. I haven't heard him getting injured, but unpopular opinion, I think them dudes gonna try to trade Kayvon Thibodeau this offseason.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to see what this defense could look like with Abdul Carter and Brian Burns. And I think they're going to try to trade Thibodeau in the offseason. They might get a good return on him. They might get that second round pick back. I think they gave up a second round pick. They might be able to get that back for him. But we'll see. But it's just been suspicious on that whole Kayvon Thibodeau. Like, you never seen him get injured on the play. Nothing.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I think there's a lot of phantom injury reports going on around here. Just like the Brandon Ayuk situation, injured left team. We talked about that earlier. So, yeah, man, it's a little iffy with that whole situation. And to be honest,
you might even see a trade between the two teams.
Yeah, which would be weird, man. But I definitely think that the Giants need a defensive coordinator that can unlock this defense, man. They can't just go around getting rid of some of their best players, man, and you got one of the worst defenses in the NFL and you don't have a defensive coordinator yet. So I think that's a bad move if that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah, I think it's a very bad move.
Eric Johnson says Chris Shula is the man for the Giants coaching job. His grandfather, the late great Don Shula, was a great coach, and if he has some of his grandfather's coaching style, he's the man. Yeah, we'll see. Well, that's the guy for the Rams, right? So over there with McVay, I mean, I like Sean McVay, but let's see what happens over there. I don't know. I don't think there's a right guy for the Giants because I think what they need is not really coaching. You need a coach, but I think it's bigger than coaching with them. And we'll get into that, in Giants Uncut. But all right, let's see. The Jets, Jaguars. I mean, the Jaguars should absolutely destroy the Jets. 13.5. Yeah, later points. Why not? Like, fuck it, man, because Jets are
bad, bro.
Are bad. Jacksonville fighting for the division. They should come out playing hard. Yeah, definitely taking Jacksonville in that one. Baltimore, Cincinnati, division rival. Baltimore still fighting for a playoff spot here. Let's see. Let's go back to the playoff picture. You see there the Ravens on the bubble in the ninth spot. So they need who they need? They need the Texans to lose.
They just need to handle their business. That's what they need.
They need to beat the Bengals and they need the Texans to lose. But Baltimore's in bad shape, man.
Yeah,
Baltimore's in bad shape. They have a 33% odds of making the postseason. Back-to-back losses. So, yeah, don't like the Ravens' chance in this one.
I don't like that team, man.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like the Ravens' chance in this one. But Baltimore's favored by 2.5. I think Cincinnati comes out on a heater with that offense. Joe Burrow trying to prove something. because it's questions about him, questions about the coach, questions about T. Higgins. He's out. So
concussions.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of questions over there. And Baltimore, man, you gotta wonder, man, are they gonna make some changes?
Yeah.
They just not getting it done, man. Them in Baltimore, they're not getting it done. So you both of them paid their quarterback. Lamar got paid, Josh Allen got paid, but you got the same head coach. So at some point, somebody gonna have to bite the bullet in those two spots. But what's your thoughts on this one, man?
Man, I think Joe Cool and them come out there and give the Ravens a hell of a scare. And if the Ravens don't shake back in this game, they could lose this game. And the Ravens lose this game, it's over. So
who won the last matchup?
I think Cincinnati did. Because Lamar Jackson was out, I believe.
Yeah.
So
man. I like Cincinnati in this one, bro, for some reason.
Yeah, me too.
Telling me, man. Something telling me that Baltimore is just.
I think they're gonna get rid of John Harbaugh, man.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's gonna be it could be a big head coach on the market this offseason. So be on the lookout. It could be Harbaugh. A lot of people talked about Mike Tomlin. I think Mike T good though, but people keep saying he could be on the outs, man. But I think it could be Harbaugh, man. I said this remember I said it in the beginning of the season, and y'all was like, man, I don't know, like how can you question Harbaugh? And I'm like, bro, who else can you question? You know what I'm saying? On that team,
you gotta give, bro.
They got one of the best rosters in the NFL. You can't question the GM. The ownership, he's done what he's supposed to do. He gave you, the reins to go do what you got to do to change the team, make Lamar the face of the franchise. It's got to be on the Harbaugh, man. It's got to be on the Harbaugh. You know what I'm saying? And that could be a sports knowledge podcast for you too, because are these Harbaughs overrated? Think about what's going on with the Chargers, bro. They not really there. Are they gonna be a team that's gonna be in the Super Bowl?
Either one of them teams you see.
See what I'm saying? They can't even win the division.
All right. Yeah.
So
I mean, that's valid. That's valid.
Eric Johnson says, one more thing, guys. If we win the number 1 pick, tell the Jets to step in our office. Yeah, I've been on that one too, man. They need to talk to the Jets, but I don't know what kind of relationship Mara and Woody the Johnson got or whatever. So, but that would be the ideal situation because the Jets are the one that need the quarterback. But I think the Giants are going to win this game or they beat the Raiders. So I don't think they're going to have the number 1 pick. That's my unpopular opinion, though. They're going to win one of these 2 games and end up with like 3 wins, 3, maybe 4 wins if they win both. They're going to lose the rest of them, though. But, all right, where we at? All right, let's get to any more games we got? Oh yeah, this one. Right on cue. Chargers and Chiefs. Kansas City 5.5. Kansas City, man. Let's talk about them here for a hot minute. Then we're gonna get into fantasy. I gotta set my fantasy lineups, man. I need y'all's help. Big playoff games for me today in both leagues, ABSN and the Hardcore Sports Network League. Shout out to Mitch and the crew for the Hardcore Sports Network's participation in fantasy today, man. But guess what? Y'all motherfuckers are going down today. But we're gonna get into it, man. It's all funny games, man. But Chiefs Chargers. Yeah, Chargers should win this one. Chargers should win. And the Chiefs, though, man, this is what I'm saying. This is the thing right here. The Chiefs, are they done? And then, as I mentioned a minute ago, this Harbaugh and this Chargers team, I think they overrated. They 9-3, but man, I seen them lose to the New York Giants, so I can't get over that. But what's your thoughts, bro?
I think the Chargers better win this game, because if you don't win this game, you just shown you're the team that can't get past the Chiefs. You're still getting bullied by these dudes, and you ain't ready. See, the Broncos handled their business.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. And that is a good ask questions. Are these dudes overrated? Because it's not like they don't have very good teams. These teams are stacked.
Yeah.
So
what's wrong with them?
What's wrong with them? It's got to be you.
You see what I'm saying? Because if it's the quarterback, everybody would be making a big deal. Oh, quarterback. Look at the quarterback. Look at the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Justin Herbert, he's considered one of the better quarterbacks in the league. Yeah. And by all accounts, he's looked a little bit better with Harbaugh. You know, I'll even have to admit that, although I'm no fan of Herbert. Y'all know that. But man, I don't trust them against the Chiefs at home. Kansas City, man, they on their last stand, bro. They on their last stand. And I think, man, this might be a L for the Chargers, bro. You know, and yeah, Kansas City might get off on this one. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, it might be a bad L too.
Yeah.
Might well put that one in pick 6.
Yeah, I think I am. And they played in the opener. You know what I'm saying? On an IOU type situation, man. Yeah, 5.5. We're gonna lay that with Kansas City.
The ABSN presents Pick 6, this week's top picks in the NFL.
Yeah, let's throw that one in there.
Facts.
Because this is definitely a situation here, man, to keep an eye on. So we got KC minus 5.5. What we got here? We got the New York Giants, right? With the over.
Yep.
Giants over. All right. What else we had? I think it was no, it wasn't Green Bay. Denver. I like the Browns. Browns to cover. That's a dangerous one.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying? That's a dangerous one.
That's the one I don't agree with, but you're gonna roll with it.
That's a dangerous one. You know what I'm saying? But
I think they will beat the brakes on the Browns.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Seattle, 13.5-point favorites. I don't know if I like that one.
Oh, with the Colts, man, Rivers.
Man, they might cook the Colts though, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I think the Colts are cooked, bro.
We're gonna take Seattle outright money line. Seahawks money line. They definitely winning. Yeah. Who else do we have? Jets, Jaguars.
Oh man. We took the points on that one.
Points, yeah. Jags, 13.5. I don't know though, man. I don't know. Aaron Glenn might put up a fight. Think so? Probably not.
Yeah, man. I don't know, bro.
I like this Rams team today too.
Yep.
Rams. You like over 54 and a half?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna take the over.
I think some points gonna be put up in that one.
Take the over 54 and a half. And that's our pick 6. KC 5.5, Giants over, Browns plus 7.5, Seahawks money line, Jags 13.5, and the Rams Lions over. That is your pick 6.
The only one I'm scared about is that
The ABSN presents Pick 6, this week's top picks in the NFL.
Browns Bears. That's the only one I'm
Bears.
scared about.
What? So what would you go with? You like this 49ers game?
They playing the
Tennessee Titans.
I
They
like
giving
the
12 and
money
a
line.
half.
Damn, 12 and a half.
Yeah.
Because I don't think the 49ers going to be scoring like that. But nah, I'll go with the Browns Bears on that one, bro. That 49ers one kind of scares me too.
Or do you like Tennessee, Houston over Arizona? We didn't talk about this game.
I like Houston over Arizona for sure. What's the spread on it?
10 and a half?
10 and a half.
Or the over 4.425.
Over.
I don't know. They don't be scoring, bro.
Yeah, but if that Texas team, well, yeah, they don't be scoring.
They don't be scoring.
I might actually like the under because I think they're gonna shut the Cardinals down. It's just
Me too.
and the Texans
go under.
Ain't gonna score no 40 points.
Go under.
Yeah, I'll do the under.
All right, we'll take the Browns off. And we'll go under on the Texans. Under 42.5 Texans. All right. But anything else on your mind today as we get ready to shut it down, man, and get to this Giants Commanders game here? Oh, gotta do my damn fantasy lineup. That's right. Boom. Here we go. Oh man. So I gotta go against Born for Sports. Born for Sports, man. Shout out to you if you out there, man. Appreciate you for playing today, brother. I think it's over. I think it's over for you today, bro. I got the Rams defense in there. Not too sure about that one.
That might be.
But I don't think the defense is going. I don't think it's going to kill me. But I'm uncertain about Terry today against them Giants corners, man. I kind of want to go there. He's not out.
Oh, I thought he was out.
Is he? Oh, maybe. Let's see.
Yeah, I think he's out.
There's no update. No, I think he playing, bro.
Well, if he playing, he should get a little something. For sure. Against these corners.
Let me see. Terry McLaurin to play against the Giants, yeah.
Oh, well, he should get a little something.
You think him or Olave, man?
Olave. Olave.
And then I got Michael Wilson.
Oh, from the Cardinals?
Michael Wilson, yeah.
You play him. He's getting all the catches over there. That dude been getting 20-something points a game.
I don't know if Marvin Harrison is playing today, though.
No, he's out. That's why he's getting all those catches. Man, that dude been killing.
He's out, yeah. Okay. Houston's defense is nice, though.
Mm-hmm.
McClone against the Giants. See, that's my dilemma here. Fuck. I don't trust Jordan Addison or Breece Hall's fucking ass. Fuck them two. They get on my fucking nerves, both of them. Kareem Hunt, Higgins, and that's iffy. It's between him and McLaurin. Fuck, man. I'm gonna regret this shit. I know. Week 15 projection. Yeah, 3 passes for 41 yards. Man, they ain't finna do shit. They're gonna run the football. I'm gonna leave Wilson in there. If they smart, they'll run the football. All right, let me go to my other league. I don't really got no other questions. Just Josh Jacobs situation, man. He get on my fucking nerves too. What are you questionable for, yo? Play, bro. They fucking need you out there, bro. Question my ass. St. Brown's good money. Olave should be good money. I like Donald against the Colts today because I don't like Phillip Rivers about to get his ass bust. Leonard Williams over there licking his chops. This old ass nigga, man, they about to fuck him up.
Man.
All right, Hardcore Sports Network. All right, here we go. CMC, good money. A-Chain, good money. Smith and Jigba, good money.
Oh my God. Those three alone.
T. Higgins is out, so I got to switch him out. Well, I switched him out, but I got Worthy, and then I got Higgins. That's kind of where I'm at right now with this joint. Should I put Jacoby Myers in?
Yeah, he been getting busy for the Jaguars.
Or over who though? Higgins or Worthy? It's got to be Higgins or Worthy. I'm not taking Njigba out for nobody.
Oh man,
what do you think?
Worthy might go off today against that Chargers team. I don't know.
Jaden Higgins. I mean,
nah, he ain't doing nothing. You gotta get him out. Put him over Jaden Higgins. That's who you got in there.
Yeah. Nah, he had 5. He been getting targets though. He had 5, 5, 9, 7, 7, 7. So
well, keep him in there.
He has been getting targets.
Yeah, keep him in there. See what he do. Keep
Kobe
him in there.
Myers. Let me see his target list. Share. Oh, he got 10 goddamn targets last week.
I mean, because Travis Hunter's out.
I'm putting him in. I think they're going to cook the Jets. They don't got no Sauce Gardner no more. And I'm not. Breece Hall, he's so underperforming. Fuck that.
I'll put him over there. Stevenson.
Yeah, Stevenson is ass. All right, that's the lineup, man. We in there.
All right, Mosley, we got you, bro.
All right, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody, man. Iman, Perry, Rainey, I see y'all in the chat now. Head over to our stay right here, man. Click on the link for the Giants Commanders. We about to get that. About to head over there right now. This has been the NFL on ABSN. Man, we up out of here, man. Take us out, bro.
Peace.
Peace.